later is going to have to be growing daily. If you're putting post notifications on, you need to have something written down. If you're someone that has to put pen to paper, you have to have an Excel. Because have you ever wondered how when they announce a BOGO, that one person that gets like 40 LCs, you're like, how? Like, we had 24 hours. And the reason why is because they literally have a list of people somewhere that they're calling and following up with, because they're constantly growing it. And I realized the importance of this when I look back at my distributors and really my loyals as well that I signed in 2016. 90% of those people had been on my list or had been following me for at least 2 years, which is insane, because now in a record-breaking year for my team, had I not, number one, still be here 2 years later, it wouldn't have mattered, right? But if I didn't continue to grow that list, continue to allow them to follow my journey, then none of that would exist. So it's so important that you realize that most of the people that you talk to today are not going to be your customers today. Most of the customers that I sign up in the month of February, I probably talked to back in October, right? So you want to create an organized system for yourself that you can follow up constantly with them and continue to build your business.
Yo, so she said 2 years people were following her. It's you know, when you see people enrolling, it's not like it happens overnight in the snap of a fingers. You know, it takes time to follow up, and it's, you know, it's a lot of work. So you've got to keep that follow up. So Carrie, how do you follow up with your potentials?
Okay, something that I like to do is create urgency when you're following up. I normally only have so many spots, and when people say that, that means how much time do you have to pour into other people? Some people are busier than others, and they can only train one person at a time. And so let them know, like, hey, I have one spot left. I'm gonna pour my heart and soul into the spot, and I need to know, like, are you ready? And when you say that it's limited and you know it's going fast, then they know, like, okay, I need to jump on this if they're serious. And another reason why you follow up is it takes 7 to 21 times of, you know, following up with somebody is for them to actually sign. And so it does take sometimes 2 years, 3 years. I mean, I'm sure that Stephanie and Joel are still talking to people from like 8 years ago, right? And another thing that connected the dots is every 6 to 9 months, people go through a life change. So they might have a baby, they might have lost their job, they might be moving. I know for me, I graduated college, and so it took my cousin 6 months of following up with me to even sign. And what if she didn't follow up? You know, we might not be here.
You know, and that's really like an important point, is you have to keep following up, because you never know when they're going to be ready. It just, you know, that initial time that you approach them with the blitz or you message them online, it may not be their time yet, but if you keep following up and you keep sharing the business. I know when I got started, I was actually interested in hair, skin, and nails. I was going to become a customer. And Alyssa followed up with me for 3 months, and then she said, you know, have you thought about making money using the products? And I was like, tell me how to do that. So that's how I got started, you know, but had she not followed up, I don't know that I would actually have done this, or had she not have brought the business, I don't know that I would have signed up as a distributor. You know, so fortune really is in the follow-up, and that is what that means. So ladies, thank you so much for sharing your blitzing tips with us up on stage. Let's hear it for them.